more here for B-Sides at Bonnaroo 2023. I'm here with one of the great performers at the festival, Chance Peña.
Happy to be here.
Chance, swivel on over.
Swiveling.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to Bonnaroo.
Happy to be here.
First time?
First time, yeah.
What were your preconceived notions of Bonnaroo? What have you heard?
I thought it'd be the way it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Messy, dirty.
Fun, a lot of people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did you get here? Have you experienced much?
No, we got here a few hours ago, kind of walked around this area, went inside the main area for a little bit, and then quickly came back here where it was calmer.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to be able to hang out?
Yeah, I think I'll try to catch some shows after I get done tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anybody in particular on the lineup that just stood out to you?
I want to go see Tyler Childers. I think he's on like an hour after I get done, something like that. So
Oh, wow.
hopefully I can make it over there.
Oh, what are the type of artists that resonate with you as a wide range of artists at such a festival like this?
Man, you know, I wanted to see Kendrick Lamar last night, but I got in too late, and I didn't think it'd be responsible of me, to stay up till 3 in the morning. But would have been cool to see him, Tyler, like I said. But honestly, I don't really know who else is playing. I think my dad wants to go see Korn tonight later, so
Oh, wow.
we might go do that.
Oh, that's
Got
nice.
the fam out here with me.
I was about to say, you got the whole family with
Got
you?
the whole entourage.
Oh, wow. What is it like for them? They must be living it up. Oh, Mr. Artist.
I told them earlier, I was like, don't stress. Like, I'll go do what I need to do, and I'll come find y'all. Just enjoy yourselves.
I'm sure your schedule has been quite busy preparing for
It's
this.
been hectic, but it's been good.
Congratulations on that, man.
Man, happy to be here.
In my room, really giving you that exposure.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Wouldn't have guessed it. I always thought of that song as like a closer on an EP, and then the internet had its way with it, and now it's my biggest song.
It is so strange. A lot of artists will say, that was a throwaway. I wrote that in 15 minutes because the label wanted something.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Like, you don't know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna hit. That's why, if someone's like, oh, you gotta write a song this way so it can be a hit single or whatever, I'm like, you don't know that it is gonna be, even if I do that. So I know in my room when I first recorded and started producing it, like I recorded some lap steel on it, and I was like, this makes me feel something. And evidently it made a lot of other people feel something too. So
What was the something that was the catalyst to start that process of writing and recording? Because it's such an intimate song.
Yeah.
It's not like pages of lyrics.
No, it's an intro, one long verse, and an outro. I was hanging out with some buddies and Tyler. We all were just hanging out, and I just picked up a guitar, started playing, and then slowly everyone kind of got quiet. My buddy Hood, he just started mumbling melodies. My buddy Aiden played bass. My buddy Cade picked up a little shaker, and then my other buddy Devin just like got on a little beat pad, and we were kind of jamming, and then went home. I recorded the parts, produced everything out, and then wrote the lyrics. The two things that my buddy said in like his mumblings of the melody, he said Georgia, and he said inside my room. And then so on, I went home later that night and was like, okay, that's interesting. And then kind of just created the story of someone that you love leaving you and just kind of discarding you for better things. And you're kind of just left there to pick up the pieces of what happened to you. That's not something I personally experienced, nor did any of us that were in that room that day experience, as far as I know. But I think we've all experienced some sort of rejection or that feeling of abandonment. So I think that's the root emotion of the song. But the story is just kind of a vehicle for that emotion and relatability.
That's so interesting that none of you really came from a personal place to get those lyrics on paper, so to speak.
Yeah, it was a figment of my imagination.
But being an artist, a pained artist, I'm sure you've been through such heartbreak and emotional
I feel like
roller coasters before.
Yeah, a song, like if the lyrics don't directly relate to you, I think you can find pieces or the emotion resonates. It doesn't, like, I've never like dated a girl from Georgia or anything, so like that doesn't relate to me, but I think the emotion behind the song just hits me.
That's crazy. It's just a song that just totally took off because we've all felt that. Matters of the Heart are the songs that resonate the most.
That's why it's easy to write breakup songs.
Yeah, and that's why people are like, I need to go away and be sad somewhere, right? And be with myself.
Late night drive.
Yeah.
Cry to some songs.
What's interesting is that this has totally catapulted you into a different sphere,
100%.
right? And you signed with a record label that's given you a lot of control and things like that.
One RPM.
Yeah.
Love them. Yeah.
I salute you for that, especially in today's world where it's easy to say, all right, Sony, all right, Atlantic,
Yeah.
I am yours.
My biggest things were like, are they excited, and will I get to make the music I want to make? Because I don't know this firsthand, but I see a lot of artists since I was a kid that I look up to, and if I had to guess, there's some kind of outside influence that hinders creativity, whether it be from a business perspective or whatever. But the way I try to run my business and my career is like, the business serves the art, not the other way around. You know what I mean? I feel like it's easy for people to get caught up in, we got to make this song so we can make money.
Yeah.
I could rant about that, but
no.
The business serves the art.
It's important. It's important to say, especially as someone that's still on the come up like this, right? And I love the story that you were playing football. You were the quote unquote the stereotypical kid from Tyler, Texas.
Yeah, I was just a little guy,
right?
Doing my thing,
doing your thing, and you're just like, you know what? Music is really interesting to me. Put football aside.
Yeah, it had a pull on me. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, like 4 or 5 years old, like I was always drawn to it.
Who were you listening to around the house? Because I'm sure the family was playing a whole variety of different artists.
I got a hold of my dad's iPod probably when I was like 8, and he had Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith and Run DMC, Chevelle, Soundgarden, so stuff like that, which honestly I was going to say that hasn't really influenced me a whole lot, but I think the sound we've got for Bonnaroo as far as like a more upbeat, good energy performance, I think that kind of music definitely influenced today.
What about the songwriting aspect, since you were able to touch a portion of the heart, a feeling and emotion?
Songwriting, my dad introduced me to the Lumineers when I was 13. So I think they definitely had and still do have a strong influence on my songwriting. And I think it's subconscious too. I remember I was 13 years old. At that point I was already into folk music, I guess just being in Tyler, Texas. And he's like, hey, he came up to me. I was playing guitar on the stairs, just sitting at the bottom of the stairs. And he was like, hey, buddy, one of my friends showed me this band called Lumineers. I think you sound a lot like them. And I was 13, so I was like, oh, Dad thinks it's cool, then it's not cool. And he showed me, and I was like, all right. And then I was like, oh, that's actually really good. And I went to one of their concerts probably later that year when I was 13. And that was just an eye-opening moment for me. I remember Wes, the lead singer, he said something. They were playing Ho Hey, it was their biggest song at the time, and you see all the phone lights come out, and he like stopped the song during the intro. Was like, I just want y'all to put your phones down and be in the moment with me. And I'm sure at that point I'd heard it before, but when he said just be in this moment, it stuck with me. And I definitely apply that to my life. Just be present, because you can't control what happened yesterday or what's going to happen tomorrow. All you got is right now.
After the last couple of years, 3 years or what have you, that statement means more now. Than just a throwaway at a show. Right?
Don't worry about the things you can't control. Otherwise, you're wasting time. You're wasting your happiness.
Which is what I, again, circle back to you taking control of your career, and I totally admire. And you're building on this moment, so to speak.
I'm trying.
It's just the beginning. What do you have in the works?
Man, we got a couple projects in the works. Opening for a buddy of mine, David Kushner, in the UK next month, as well as New York on Monday. Got an EP coming out later this month, 5 songs, and then I think we're doing 7 to 8 in October, all brand new ones. So that's kind of going to fill out the rest of my year.
Wow. And the inspiration for the new music, is this also kind of a collaborative thing? And
so the songs that are coming out next month, they're kind of older. I think the most recent one is maybe 9 months, and the other ones are a year or two old. And they're all kind of like, I'd say in my room type songs where it's about a loss or a relationship or something. And I kind of wanted to get those out in a package together because, one, I think they're great songs, but I'm tired of hearing them. Like, I want to get them out so that they don't go to, sit in the hard drive purgatory. But I think they'll resonate a lot with people. And as I've grown as a person these last few years, there's a lot more on my mind that I'm excited to record and get that out later this year.
Awesome. I'm so excited for you, man.
I'm excited to see what happens. I'm just excited to be able to make music that I like.
And I'm excited for your family to be able to see in person the Bonnaroo crowd. Not know who you are at the beginning of the set, but then by the end of the set, hooting and hollering.
You better know my name.
That's right. That's right. Chance Peña.
Yes, sir.
That's who you are. I appreciate your time, man.
Man, likewise. Thanks for having me.
Great to meet you.
Same to you.
It's Chance Peña at Bonnaroo with B-Sides.